Welcome to the puppet show.
What up, alphas? It's your boy Meeko. Another XG reaction. I say another only because I have one so far. So this is a growing catalog of XG viewing and reaction and comments, analysis, everything else. Just checked out the Puppet Show music video and the song. Loved it. Gave my opinions on that. That is a whole 50-minute video if you haven't seen that already. And if you have the time, most definitely would appreciate you guys checking that out as well. Now we're checking out the Studio Choom, Be Original XG Puppet Show kind of choreo performance. Kind of alluded to it in my last video where these dance practices or choreo performances or something other than an actual music video is very new to me, right? Not only just the new music in general, and XG is primarily who I'm rocking with as far as this kind of music is concerned. You know, I do listen to other genres and this kind of stuff. Maybe not so much the new stuff, right? But as far as my experience, right, these kind of extra additions to a particular group's or artist's music catalog is new to me. And so to kind of get these additional views of a certain song or a certain kind of music video, to be able to check out the choreo in its entirety, right, is very interesting. And for me, it obviously makes sense, you know, to where as much as and it's kind of the progression of it, right? To where as much as just listening to a song can kind of get you involved, either in the song itself or the album or the group, or whatever. The music video then offers, you know, a different perspective. And now these kind of dance practices, choreo performances add its own flavor to it as well, which before I would have never thought was a thing, much less something that I would check out, but I enjoy it, right? I've seen the previous dance practices and choreo videos from XG. Obviously, we know they kill it on their choreo. If you've seen and I'm sure you have, right? If you've seen the Extra documentary, probably one of my favorite choreo pieces from them is, I think, in that 6th episode, right? And this is very quick little snippet, 20 seconds. And if someone, and that's all I'm going to talk about that, if someone knows what I'm talking, which choreo I'm talking about, which performance I'm talking about in Extra, that kind of blew me away, on top of me already being blown away, especially when we got those kind of individual choreos back during the Tippy Toe Mascara debut days, right, where everyone had their own little piece and each member was killing it. That extra portion there was like, I need that, right? And we kind of got a sneak peek of that with the K-Con performance, right? I'm the best, kind of pop locking, very cool, very attitude, very nice, you know what I mean? So we know that choreo wise, XG can kill it. I'm interested in seeing the choreo for Puppet Show. Again, a lot of this stuff is new for me. And I want to say that this might be the first or possibly second time of me checking out something like this in 4K 60 frames. Whether that actually translates over to the YouTube video, I don't think it will. To my video, I don't think it will. But even that part of just checking out content is new to me, right? To where I'm not somebody who checks the boxes of optimizing my viewing or listening experience. If it's 720, it's 720. If it's 1080, it's 1080, right? I don't, like, it's fine for me, right? But this 4K stuff, me sounding like the old man I am, right? This 4K stuff. To where even just the thumbnail of this, right? I think it's Kokona's picture is like, I'm not ready to watch this, right? If the music video blew me away and I had other stuff to focus on aside from the members, just a member video with such clarity and quality, I'm going to be scared to look at it. You know what I mean? But now let's check it out. Very excited again, listening to the song and being able to hear the song without also having to track the video and what's going on in the video. I think is going to be an interesting experience as well. Super curious about the choreo, obviously, because XG again kills it every time. But enough is enough. Let's get into this Be Original Studio Choom, which reminds me of the cyberpunk cartoon. Choom, I think was the word. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, let me know. But let's get into this. It looks so good. Ooh, and it sounds good too. Like it sounds different.
It's time I get what I deserve. Act like you don't know what I'm worth. We spend a lot of time talking, but it feels like I'm never heard. Listen to what comes out my mouth before you try to take me out. You ought to know what I'm about. Treat me like a lady. This ain't up for debating. Boy, stop playing, boy, it goes a different route. Imagine a world where we could play different roles, where girls be taking control. Wrapping our fingers, they couldn't tell us no, no, no. Welcome to the puppet show, where we playing like the plastic dolls. They'll do anything, anything, anything. When you got them hanging by a string, by a string. Gonna play it like the toys. We'll make them do what we enjoy. They'll do anything when you got them by a string. Don't like the look of this picture. Boy, you think that I'm in love with you? Cry me a river, thought you was lit to leave a true extra. I'ma do it my way, ain't apologetic. I'ma cut you off like Papa Lisa with it. I'm a controller, play like Atari. It ain't game over till I say so. Got it. Automatic when I want for it to please me. Might just make you do the things I want you to. Playing Puppet Master, everything's so easy. I'll make all of my own dreams come true. Ooh. Imagine a world where we could play different roles, where we be taking control. Wrapping our fingers, they couldn't tell us no, no, no. Welcome to the puppet show, where we playing like the plastic dolls. Like the plastic dolls. They'll do anything, anything, anything. When you got them hanging by a string, by a string. Gonna play it like the toys, like the toys. Make them do what we enjoy. They'll do anything, anything. When you got them by a string, yeah. Follow my lead. Just leave a whole thing up to me. My expertise, yeah, yeah. Welcome to the puppet show, where we playing like the plastic dolls. They'll do anything, anything. When you got them hanging by a string, by a string. Welcome to the puppet show, where we playing like the plastic dolls. Like the plastic dolls. They'll do anything, anything. They'll do anything. When you got them hanging by a string, by a string. Gonna play it like the toys, playing like the toys. We'll make them do what we enjoy, make them do what we enjoy. They'll do anything, anything. When you got them by a string.
Yeah. Wow. First off, again, the video looks amazing. It looks amazing, right? To where it's new to me. I don't know if everybody else is kind of desensitized to that kind of quality and clarity and flow to something like this, but to me, it's still relatively new, and it looks amazing, right? The choreo's fire. There's a bunch of stuff in the choreo I want to talk about. And I'm not one of those, hey, dance instructor reacts to. No, just a guy who listens to music, who happens to appreciate some of the moves that are going on here. That's all. I'm glad that the outfits they picked were the outfits that were at the end of the video, right? The all white, the Espada fit is what I'm gonna call it. And they all look great, right? They all look great to where, we've seen XG kill it with the makeup and these kinds of things before. Not that I'm a makeup guy. I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to any of that, right? But to kind of see this fresh-faced look is new. I enjoy it. They all look marvelous and gorgeous and everything else, right? And just all the little personality quirks in the choreo is something that before in my music listening, right prior to XG, never thought would be a thing or is something. I don't know. I guess it's maybe big in K-pop or something like that, to where the smiling, the winking, all these little things where it's like, okay, you're dancing specifically for me, apparently, right? Why are you looking at me like that? It's interesting, right? It adds just so much personality to where, in hindsight, it's like, yes, of course, it makes all the sense in the world. Would I have ever thought about that before? No. So the fits look great. They all look great. Curious as to who you guys think looks the best, did the best performance, those kinds of things. I don't have a bias or anything like this. I remember hearing that term and thought it was interesting, to where I guess in groups, be them male or female, fans have a particular favorite, right? One that stands out for whatever reason, be it for their visual, be it for their just whatever. For me with XG, I don't have that. They're all great, right? They all bring something to it where it's like, yep. Or, maybe last song it was this person that kind of did their thing. This song is this other person, but a kind of an overall number one or something like this. No, I think they're all number one, at least for me, right? A very dad answer, right? But let's go into it. This is interesting. And again, the video looks great and the sound is different. If anybody knows what the hell I'm talking about, please let me know, because the sound is kind of bouncing around left to right and it sounds so much clearer than the music video, for instance. They all look great. I like this kind of look here, right? It's almost like a diamond or a breaking through, right? Or even the line that Kokona and Jurin are putting through the diamond is almost like the pyramid and then inverted pyramid, right? Where again, symbolically, lends its own kind of tangent that I'm not gonna go off on, with at least not with this video. So they all look great. The song starts nice, and they all just, again, I'm sure this is another video where you can pause it at any moment, and there's either a look or a move or something that's going on where it just makes your whole day, right? I like that. I like the kind of elevation. The elevation changes, right? To where, again, before, never would have cared. To where, like, hey, you dance great, and I appreciate great dancing and this kind of stuff. But watching these kind of videos lends itself for you to have to pay attention to certain details that maybe you didn't pay attention to before, and you kind of appreciate it more based on that, right? That's great for me. Shoulder roll and
It's
serve.
time I get what I deserve. Act like you don't know what I'm worth. We spend a lot of time talking, but it feels like I'm never heard.
Hinata. Yawa.
Listen to what comes out my mouth before you try to take me out. You ought to know what I'm about. Treat me like
They all do the move. I love it. And getting to see, again, normal haircut Jurin shows you that she kills that look. Holy crap.
A lady that's ain't up for debating, we'll stop playing, boy, it goes a different route.
And is that the lighting, or is that like their hair where it has like the RGB kind of highlights here, right? I think everyone has that. So that's how their hair was done. And that's a killer look as well. To where it's not so bright, to where it's distracting. Again, the makeup is very kind of just basic, but in a very good way, right? The highlights in the hair aren't flashy and popping out or anything like this. It looks great. I don't know why, what happened to me to where I'm talking about these things, but it's XG.
Imagine a world where we could play different roles, where girls be taking control. Wrapping our fingers, they couldn't tell us no, no, no. Welcome to the puppet show, where we playing like the plastic doll.
And that look back, that Chisa look back is the move of the choreo for me. For me, that's the move.
Welcome to the puppet show, where we playing like the plastic dolls. They'll do anything, anything, anything. When you got them hanging by a string, by a string. Gonna play it like the toys. We'll make them do what we enjoy. They'll do anything when you got them by a string. Don't like the look of this picture. Oh, you think that I'm in love with you? From your river, thought you was late to leave Choom action.
And I've seen all the members obviously before with whatever content they put out, be it the 3 meals a day variety show, which was my first time watching anything like that. I didn't know that was a thing. To where you get these, very kind of non-music related views of the artist, right? So it's a very interesting kind of backdrop to have these kind of variety shows where that's a thing that you get to see. But we're used to seeing Kokona. Does she have? That has to be the makeup, right? She doesn't actually have freckles.
Oh,
Or
you
am
think that I'm in love with you? From your river.
Right? Like you kind of see it there, right? I never noticed that before. But if she has that, that's a nice look.
Thought you was late to leave Choom action. I'ma do it my way. Ain't apologetic, I'ma cut you up.
Watch the little beat when they're going with the beat there with their hands, right? Dum, 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 dum.
From your river, thought you was late to leave Choom action. I'ma do it my way. Ain't apologetic, I'ma cut you up like Felicia with it. I'm a controller, play like Atari. It ain't game over till I say so. Bad.
We didn't see that in the music video. Let me see over there on the far left.
Apologetic, I'ma cut you up like Felicia with it. I'm a controller, play like Atari. It ain't game over till I say so. Got it. Automatic when I want for it to please me. Might just make you do the things I want you to. Playing Puppet Monster, everything's so easy.
That might be the move of the performance as well. I know Chisa's look back is kind of like what I really appreciate this, and I've been waiting for it since hearing that the name of the song was going to be Puppet Show. I'm like, surely we're going to have some kind of puppet choreo, right? And I like the marionette. Is that what it is, right? The no strings on me, Pinocchio, old school thing from the cartoon, from the old school cartoon. I haven't seen the new.
Do the things I want you to. Playing Puppet Monster, everything's so easy. I make all of my own dreams come true. Imagine a world where we could play different roles, where we be taking control. Wrapping our fingers, they couldn't tell us no, no, no. Welcome to the puppet show, to the puppet show, where we playing like the plastic dolls. Like the plastic dolls. They'll do anything, anything, anything. When you got them hanging by a string, by a string. Gonna play it like the toys.
During what? That's what I mean, right? That's what I'm saying about like the looks and everything else. Where it's, don't do that.
Stick to like a plastic. They'll do anything, anything, anything. When you got them hanging by a string, by a string. Gonna play it like the toys, like the toys. Make them do what we enjoy. They'll do anything, anything. When you got them by a string, yeah. Follow my
Choreo here is interesting as well. I was curious about it.
Thing up to me, my
For me, they could have came out with this and not even the music video, and that would have been my XG dose for however long, right? Because that is, I really like the way this kind of stuff is shot. The members all look great. And I'm curious because I haven't heard any news yet, right? Not on the Alpha app or anything like this. If we're going to get a puppet show performance, right, on any of those showcases, right? I think there are usually 3 or 4 that are in pretty heavy rotation. To where it would be interesting to see that. The fact that the song has been out for a while already and we haven't gotten any news, I'm curious if we won't get it at all. But very interesting. Choreo is killer. Video is killer. Nothing more to add to that. Again, let me know what you think about the video. What was your move of the video, right? I think that might be something I'll kind of try to highlight on with these XG performances, be it either line of the video, move of the video, who did it for you. Let me know. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Until next time, take it easy, take care. Talk to you later.